Okay.
Hi. Today we're working on a trestle table, and on the trestle table there's what's called a breadboard end on the end of the tabletop. And the breadboard end, it does a couple different things. One thing it does is it keeps the table, the big stiff board keeps the table flat so that the table doesn't cup. And so the breadboard end works to help keep it flat. And a big block of wood like this grows and shrinks with the seasons. So what can happen is it can curl like a potato chip. So the breadboard end helps. It has a lot of rigidity. You know, it's a pretty good sized chunk of wood. So it keeps that nice and flat. So
Move the mallet.
Okay. This is mortised. The female mortises are cut here to fit the male tenons on the end of the table. And the mortises, if you look at the center one here, it's cut snug, as well as these pins, these mortises for the pins, the pins that lock the breadboard end on. So you notice how this is tight, and this one here's got a little room here, and this one's got a little room on both sides. So as this goes together, as this gets assembled for the final time, I glue this tenon totally, and that's what holds the breadboard end on. But then this part is allowed to grow and shrink, so the table can grow and shrink with the seasons. And that's what makes the table last for like 100 years. So these pins, these ebony pins, get driven down through these mortise, and that locks the board on with the glue in there. And then these ones go down through these, and everything's able to grow and shrink. So you see how you see a small V groove here between the planks of the top. They'll have the same V groove around here when it's done. And if you can come down underneath a little bit, you can see how I've lightened the edge of the table, because otherwise it would be 1 3/4 inch thick. So I've beveled it so it's only 1 1/8 inch thick. Gives it a little lighter appearance. So that's how a breadboard end works. It's very traditional, and so it's using mortise. First one will come off now. It's using mortise and tenon joinery, but with allowances so that it can make the seasonal changes it makes. And that way there, this table will last longer than we will. So hope you enjoyed the breadboard end on this table. It's fun to get to make things like this.